Okay, so these front fender stays are different but the same. Still a pain in the butt. I mean, this is an effective design, but it's kind of awkward too. Okay, so we're gonna approximate that, and there we go. Whoop. Whoop. Oh man, I did it again. So these have these like plastic breakaway tabs on the front, just in case a stick or something. They don't want to flip you over the handlebars, and that was no goo. Chase these threads a little bit here. These are the doohickeys that I brazed on myself. Brand new braze-ons. Oh, these bolts aren't long enough. That's the problem. Need to find some longer bolts. Chase this other one back here quick. Okay, it's good and tight. Okay, not bad. Brake needs a little adjustment, and I'm messing up my paint here. I gotta cut those off. All right, I'm actually gonna just protect things for a minute. Maybe we can get away with cutting them once. Yeah, this is turning out pretty good. Running out of battery. God damn it. All right, I found a way. Yeah, things are looking pretty good there, huh? So, front brake is having some issues here. Got the straddle cable, had to move. Uh-oh, I'm gonna lose my fancy little screw here. Looks like it might just be a brake tension thing. I'm gonna triple check this wheel being in straight. Oh yeah, somebody was saying maybe I have the springs backwards on these brakes. So these Paul brakes are super fancy, and you see how the spring is like kind of angled and seems like it's popping out of itself. I mean, that can't be right. So I'm gonna swap the springs and see if I get better brake performance. Should have done this before I put the rack on and everything. Sometimes the comments are helpful. Sometimes they just confuse me. Sometimes they're just mean. Sometimes they're the greatest thing that I've ever read. Comment section. What a place. Okay. So, let's see what happens if I do this. Go in there, find your home. Come on, buddy. Go ahead. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like they looked it up on the Paul website about the springs, and it's the gold springs and the silver springs, and one spring goes on one side and the other goes on the other. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had them backwards, full show. Thank God for the comments, huh? Good job, bike farmers. Okay, so we can put our 15 millimeter on it like that. Oh man, they work so much better this way. Okay, so that's too much tension. That's the problem with my other bike. The next one I'll do, I have these brakes and there's just too much tension. My hands get sore when I'm going down a hill. I got my T-handled 5 mil here. It's still a lot, but now the springs tighten in there instead of loosen. I just had them going backwards. It's an honestly stupid mistake. Doesn't seem to move as freely. This is a tough camera shot with poor lighting, so sorry about that. We're gonna do the best we can with what we've got here. So this side seems to be moving freely. I don't know what's going on with that other side. That's so much better. And since my card ran out of memory, I was transferring files and did the rear one too. So that's delicious as well. All right, water bottle cages. So this one is for my thermos. And I should have grabbed it so I can just kind of test the fit here. But I think it's gonna work. Now, on other bikes that I've had, oh, dropped a bolt. I haven't been able to put the big dog underneath like this. I've had to put, do I need to chase all these threads too? Probably. Ay, ay, ay. I'm telling you, I'm not good at this. Holy crap. Anyway, usually I mount the big dog up here on other bikes I've had to because I've run into fit problems. I don't know why this one would be different, but it appears that it is. So we're just gonna chase these threads a little bit. Probably should be using some lubrication on this tap. This is a Wera tool. Somebody was asking on a past video when I've used this. I used to kind of keep it tucked away, but now it's like, it comes into play so often. I've just been leaving it out. Probably gonna wear it out, but it's just an M5 tap. Oh, dropped a bolt. You know, I'm gonna grab some washers too for underneath here. All right, take 4. Well, that works a lot better. Oh, I know what the problem, oh, dropped a bolt. I know what the problem's gonna be. Is once I get the bottle in there, it's gonna bump up against the rings. I'm gonna have to go grab it. Yeah, the bottle's gonna get in the way of the rings. The cage fits, but the bottle doesn't. I wonder if I put it up, if I can get it to fit with different holes. Oh, dropped a bolt. Oh, dropped a bolt. I should flip the bike upside down for this. Yeah, see, that's not gonna work either. All right, it's gonna hit for sure, because it's gonna come out that way. Okay, so the big dog will not fit here. Oh, dropped a bolt. And that's not a good cage for there, is it? I think it'll be fine. Yeah, I think there's some flux stuck on the threads in there. That's good there, huh? I like those black bottles. Bam-balam. You can see here there's a problem too. We need to space that out a little bit. And the secret trick hack for that is this might be kind of hard to show you, but this little spacer guy is just the bushing from a chain. You can take a chain apart and then it fits right over those bolts and creates a little spacer. So, if you have a thermos here, then you can carry, what I like to do is at the end of a long day riding, go to the gas station and go over to the coffee maker. Usually there's a hot water tap, it's like almost boiling, and you fill it up with hot water. And then you got hot water ready to roll when you get to campsite. And then in the morning, you go to the gas station, you fill it full of ice and water, and then that's your backup water. And then this is also your backup water, and then you drink out of this one. Oh, almost dropped a bolt. And I don't think these bottle cages are gonna work on this bike because my bottle is gonna hit there, or the thermos. Okay. Man, have I had to redo everything I've done on this bike? Try it, redo it. Try it, redo it. Oh, dropped a cage and a bolt. Okay, so this is a Minora Dura cage, and I believe that these are my favorite cages. And I should just have a bunch of them. Oh, dropped a bolt. This video has the highest ope count of all of my videos combined together. I'm digging the black bottle cages. Wish I had another one of these, but that's not so bad there. We'll leave it. 3 different bottle cages. Oh, almost dropped a wrench. That one's actually got water in it. Maybe I'll have some. Yes, have some. There you have it. Liquids. That's a good looking bike. Just in case you didn't know what a good looking bike was. I got this bag. Color's called Coyote, I believe. It's a Swift Industries bag, and they still make them. And there's you can get all their bags in this color, I believe. I'd say Coyote's a good color. All right, we are going to put a basket on this bike. The way to do it is to zip tie it. Get it just exactly perfect. I think like that. So I just have little black ones here. Sometimes I use the really beefed up ones, but a lot of them are old and brittle. These black ones are brand new. Okay. So that looks nice and centered. And I only got the 4 corners, but I'm gonna just strap a whole bunch more on there. All right, let me just trim the whiskers. Pretty good. don't even remember where this came from. It's a cargo net thing, but it comes in pretty handy. Did I get it right? I think it, is it a square? Nice. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work. This needs to be trimmed. Oh. What do you think? Is my saw blade backwards here? Let me know in the comments. Well, I mean, okay, my saddle's a little wonky there. But this thing is looking good, huh? What a bike. It weighs like 4,732 pounds. Okay, the stem's off just by a tiny fraction of a smidge. Man, was it even? Just a tiny, tiny bit. Yeah, I think I like these bars. Headset's good. It's so cold outside, but I want to ride it. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's great. Wow, what a bike, what a project. This was definitely a labor of love. It was a lot of work to get to this point. This last video, I think I've been at it, well, I was at it all day yesterday. I think it was 3 different shifts down here with it. And then this morning took forever. It was just really hard. I mean, it's like a lot of projects where the last 5% took 80% of the time or something like that. Backwards math-ish. I kind of felt like I got to do some dialing in on the fit yet. I don't know if it's the bars. I always want the seat back more, the saddle back. These, I love Brooks saddles, but the rails, you know, they put you so far forward. So I do have a setback seat post that would fit this bike. So I may, you know, even though this seat post is perfect for the bike, it's a Nito 83 or whatever it is. It's perfect as far as like the branding and the styling and the whatever. But I have a Thompson setback seat post that would be pretty sweet too. Other than that, you know, a couple tweaks here and there, and that's pretty typical for me. Sometimes it takes me a whole year of riding it to get it to fit right. And this is my new bug out bike. It's replacing the beater Waterford that I took apart and sold at the last swap meet. So there's no turning back from that because it's gone. It's somebody else's dream, somebody else's nightmare, somebody else's bike. And this one's mine, and it is all mine and very personalized, and I love it. I think it's cool. I think it's got a tremendous amount of style and mojo and all of that. And thank you so much for watching. I mean, if you watched all 4 parts and watched to the end, that is just an extraordinary effort on your own part. It's really gratifying to know that there are people out here that actually get stuff out of these videos. Entertainment value, what have you. If that's you and want to see more, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you want to give a little bit more, contribute directly to the creator, myself, click on that super thanks button, send a few bucks my way. I like to take that money and go across the street and get me tacos campechanos from El Mariachi. And then I install it straight down my gullet, into my belly, where my digestive system takes over, creates energy so I can make more content just like this. If you don't want to click on super thanks every time you watch, you can just be a sustaining member of the channel, or both. Click the join button. You can do that right here in YouTube. You don't have to go to Patreon. You don't have to go anywhere else. You can check out bikefarmer.com. There's a little bit of merch there. But for yourself, do not forget to click that notification bell so you and your bikes can stay tuned.